Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you're doing well on this lovely Wednesday. We're going to get this quiz started in a few short moments here. If you're learning about this virtual quiz for the first time ever right now, hi there, welcome. You can come play with us. This is a fully interactive answer sheet. As those of you know already who play with us Mondays and Wednesdays every week, here is where you can get that answer sheet, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Come on over. Once you get there, you'll notice we're looking for some basic sign-up details from you. That includes a team name, an email, address. Then there's a drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. You're welcome to join the league this evening. What it means to be part of the league is that we keep track of your scores every time you play. It's week 4 of our current league season 51 of NYC Trivia League. Thank you to those of you who are a part of the league, but you don't have to be to play. It can be super casual for you. Whatever your speed is, we welcome you this evening. So once again, you can get that virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Tonight, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Each round is in a different category, and all of them have 10 questions within them. Rounds 1 through 3 are question and answer style categories, and the final round of the night is a picture category, which also has 10 questions within it. For these question and answer rounds, here's how the game is going to flow. I'm going to ask you a question. As I ask that question, it is going to pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet. So that means you will be able to see the questions that I've asked. Some of them will have multiple choice options. The vast majority of your questions are going to be short answer. For the short answer questions, do not worry if you spell something incorrectly. We are able to see what you've put as your answers, so we'll stay on top of that and make sure that you get the points that you deserve to get regardless of spelling here this evening. Do your best to spell things correctly, but we know how it is, and do not fret. The fourth and final round of the evening, that picture round, is going to flow a wee bit differently than rounds 1 through 3, and I will walk you through the details when we get to that point of the quiz. Every single question tonight is going to have a 20-second countdown timer, so make sure you keep an eye out for that countdown timer and that you click the button that says Submit Answers before the countdown timer expires. That way, we receive your responses. It's imperative, everyone. Keep an eye on that. We're going to get started with our first round in a moment or so here. If you're just joining us, hello there, welcome. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. You can get your virtual answer sheet by coming on over to this here website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Fill out those sign-up details. Click that button that says Join Game. I do have 2 rules for the game tonight that I kindly ask that you abide by. The first rule and most intuitive rule, you know it in your heart. There is no cheating in trivia. Please do not look the answers up. We are here tonight to find out what it is you have retained in your brain in your lifetime. It is of no interest to me how good you are at Googling things, so please play fairly. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. We love hearing from all of you in the chat, so please feel free to talk to us during the game, but kindly refrain from giving away the answers. That's about it in terms of rules here tonight. Here is your last opportunity to get your virtual answer sheet for tonight's quiz before we dive into our first round. Once again, that is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Fill out those sign up details. As it stands, you will be facing off against 36 teams this evening. Our first people to get signed up for the game, the Helsinki Syndrome, a welcome to you, and a welcome to the most recent team to sign up, the Rubber Yolks, and every team in between. Best of luck on tonight's quiz. Here we go. Round number 1 this evening. It is in the category of All About August. It's the month of August, everyone, and I have 10 questions for all of you about this lovely hot month slash people named August, keyword August in round number 1. Here we go. Round 1, question number 1. August 4th is considered the birthday of what branch of the U.S. military, which was founded in 1790 and has the motto Semper Paratus. Name that branch of the military. And reminder, always click that Submit Answers button. Tomorrow, we could all celebrate the birthday of the Coast Guard is your correct response. The Coast Guard, your answer for number 1. A good start to the game with a tough question. Only 30% of you got it right. The majority of you put the Navy. Question number 2. The French word for the month of August is août, which features what diacritical mark above the U? Multiple choice there. What is that little carrot-shaped mark called? That little carrot in août is called a circumflex. Circumflex, your correct response for number 2. 53% of you got that one right. Question number 3. 17-year-old Augustus Waters is the love interest of Hazel Grace Lancaster in what 2012 young adult novel that was adapted into a movie 2 years later? Shout out to Little Lord Fauntleroy, who already submitted. Twenty-four teams coming in with a correct response for this one. That book by John Green is called The Fault in Our Stars. The Fault in Our Stars, 71% of you. Question number 4. In 2022, the peak of which meteor shower can be observed on August 12th? That meteor shower peaking on August 12th. I see some of you all changing your answers here. If you put Perseids, you got that point. The Perseids peaking on the 12th. Leonids, I get it. August, Leos, for sure. Our fifth question of this round. Born in August of 1993, was what star of the 2022 movie Nope? Who got her start as a child actress as the star of Akeelah and the Bee and the Nickelodeon series True Jackson VP? Name that actress. Shout out to Helsinki Syndrome, who answered this question with nope. Guess you didn't want to make a guess. You're just like, we don't know. Let's go ahead and put the name of the movie. It's Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer, your correct response. Has anyone seen that movie yet? Peter and I got to check it out on Friday last week. It was very enjoyable. Big Jordan Peele fan. Our sixth question of this round. Playwright August Wilson is most famous for his collection of 10 plays called the What Cycle, named for the U.S. city in which he was born and the setting for several of his plays like Fences and The Piano Lesson. Name that city. A tough question here. It looks like many of you were like, I know the state that it's in, but did you get the city right? Only 9 teams did. It's called the Pittsburgh Cycle. Pittsburgh, your correct response for question number 6. Our toughest question thus far. Only 24% of you got it right. Tough. Our next question, number 7. In an infamous Red Table Talk in July 2020, Jada Pinkett Smith admitted to having an extramarital entanglement with what R&B singer who released his debut album Testimony in 2014? Name that R&B singer. Really enjoying seeing the answers coming in over here. A lot of you being like, well, their name's probably August something. If you were amongst the rare team here to get this tough one right by putting August Alsina, you got that point. August Alsina is your correct answer. 2 tough ones in a row. 3 more questions in this August round, then we're going to leave it behind us. We'll move on. Question number 8. The March on Washington was highlighted by Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech, which occurred on August 28th of what year? Your correct answer, the I Have a Dream speech, was given in 1963. Your correct response for number 863. Two more questions in this round. Here is question number 9 for half a point each. Please name the two actresses from the 2013 film adaptation of August Osage County who were nominated for Academy Awards for their performances in the film. Half a point each. Order does not matter. Both of them previous Oscar winners for other projects. We have Meryl Streep and Julia Roberts are your two answers for question number 9. More of you knew Streep than Roberts, but pretty evenly matched here. Our final question in this All About August round. Since 1934, Augusta National has been the home of what major golf championship? Your correct answer for question number 10. I'm seeing here almost a social, not quite. It's the Masters tournament. 87% of you got that final question of round 1 correct. Well played. Let's check out our scores one round into the quiz. It was a tough first round. We've got a tie here in 6th place with 7 points. Shaloob me up. Love it. Team 578 in 5th place right now with 8 points, the corrected 1099s. We have a tie for 2nd with 9 points each between We Drink and We Know Things 12, 17, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. In the lead right now, the only team to have a perfect score, one round in, 10 for 10. We Drink and We Know Things, 69. Well played. Our second round coming at you momentarily here. We do private events with NYC Trivia League, and we would absolutely love to work with you. You can reach out to me. I help coordinate these private events. We do things in person, virtually, hybrids of the two. We've got all kinds of games to offer, and we're here to help customize things to whatever it is you have in mind. It could be for your office or for a personal gathering like a birthday party. Reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. Cannot wait to work with you. Our second category this evening, we are talking all about also the name of a university. In this round, all of your answers are going to be also the name of a university. Pretty straightforward. Here's question number 1. The term used to describe a male duck and a rapper whose first studio album was 2010's Thank Me Later both share their name with what university in Des Moines, Iowa? So close to a social on this one. Your correct answer It's Drake. Drake is your answer for round 2, question 1. On to our second question of this round. What shade of reddish brown, often used to describe hair, shares its name with an Alabama university with an enrollment of over 30,000? Your correct answer for number 2, that shade of reddish brown, as well as an Alabama university. It's Auburn. Auburn, your correct response for number 2. 95% got it right. We're so close to that social, everybody. Question number 3, currently merged with the Palmolive brand, what toothpaste brand lends its name to a university in New York State founded in 1819? Your correct answer is Aquafresh University. Just kidding. It's Tom's of Maine University. It's Colgate, everyone. 36 of you got that one correct. Again, 92%. Well played. Question number 4. What lock company was founded by the inventor of the modern pin tumbler lock in 1868 in Stamford, Connecticut? Roughly 40 miles from what university that shares its name? Your correct answer, this Connecticut university and type of lock, it's Yale. Yale, your correct response for number 4. Our fifth question in this, also the name of a university themed round. Arborio, Basmati, and Japonica are some notable types of what, which can be found in the name of a university based in Houston, Texas? Love to see it for the first time this game. Every single response coming in is the same and also is correct. Rice is your correct response. We've got a social. Question number 6. The Western cowboy hat is often referred to by what proper name? Which is the name of a private university in DeLand, Florida, that competes in the NCAA as the Hatters? That university in Florida and also the proper name of a type of cowboy hat? It's Stetson. Stetson. Apparently, also in DeLand, Florida, is a mansion that is Stetson's mansion. It looks pretty cool. Our next question, number 7 of this round. What name is shared with the actress who plays Keely in the series Ted Lasso, a noted animal behaviorist and autism activist once portrayed by Claire Danes, and a university founded in 1884? Keely is portrayed by Juno Temple, and that activist is Temple Grandin. The word in common there is Temple, as in Temple University. Also, shout out to Helsinki Syndrome, giving us some sports facts about Stetson University, one of only 2 schools to have multiple Cy Young Award winners as alumni. Thank you. Very cool. Our next question in round number 2. Here we go. Question 8. Often cited as the origin of a certain mystery novel cliche, Mary Roberts Reinhardt's 1930 novel The Door featured a character with what occupation committing the central murders? This occupation appears in the name of a university based in Indiana. Supposedly, this is the origin of the saying, the butler did it. Butler, your correct response for question number 8. 2 more questions in this round. Here is number 9. In the movie Kingsman, Eggsy chooses his footwear given the option of what or brogues. This is also the name of a university founded in 1096, as well as a type of men's dress shirt with heavy fabric. Eggsy chooses between brogues or Oxfords. Oxford, your correct response for question number 9. Our final question, everyone, of round number 2, also the name of a university. Here it is. What is the first name of Stern, Hughes, or the Duck? A name they share with a historically Black university in Washington, D.C. We've got Howard, Stern, Howard, Hughes, Howard, the Duck, Howard University. Your correct response for question number 10. All of the teams who submitted for this one got it right. We have another social. That wraps up our second round of tonight's quiz. Let's check in with our standings halfway through the game. Currently in sixth place with 17 points, Team 578. Tied in second with 18 points, We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 17. The corrected 1099s and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. In the lead right now, continuing to be the only team with a perfect score, 20 out of a possible 20 points. We Drink and We Know Things 69. Before we get into our third round, quick plug after tonight's quiz, come on over to the movie quiz for a second dose of trivia this evening. The movie quiz is hosted by the wonderful Chris Mann Nelson, trivia man, and I'm going to be one of the guests over there tonight. So come play some trivia against me. We can go head to head. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. The theme tonight, it's all about movies featuring artists and architecture. So make sure you check out @TriviaMan on Instagram. He does give away some hints, and I hope you all stick around. It is play.themoviequiz.com. That's how you can get your sign-up sheet this evening. Let's get into our third round of the night. Round number 3's topic is the wild world of animals. The wild world of animals. 10 questions for you all in this theme. Let's do it. Round 3, question 1. What kind of animal does Dr. Nate Samuels, as played by Idris Elba, have to defend his family from in the 2022 movie Beast? I have an answer for you all for question number 1. That title beast that Idris Elba is fighting against in the movie Beast, it's a lion, everyone. A lion, your correct response. And this one was my hint of the night on Instagram. Give me a follow @Trivia Meredith. I give away a hint every time we do this game. So your next hint coming up for our Monday quiz, which you can also find right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Follow me to get that hint. Here's our second question of the night. In July 2022, Martha Stewart paid tribute on social media to her what kind of birds who were killed by coyotes, saying, "R.I.P. beautiful blue boy." Name that type of bird. If you haven't seen this post, it's very silly. Apparently, an accident along with this post was Marvin Gaye's "Let's Get It On." I don't know if Martha Stewart has a thing for peacocks or not, but that's how it came off. 51% of you got that one correct. Question number 3. The burrowing tarantula has been known to keep certain species of what animal from the order Anura as a sort of pet? They have a mutualistic relationship where the tarantula protects the pet from predators while the pet keeps the tarantula's eggs safe by eating insects. What type of animal is that? This is a real strange but true type of question. Specifically, the type of one of these is called a dotted humming frog. That's the type that the burrowing tarantula takes into its care. It's a frog, everybody. Pretty wild. If you put frogs with an S, do not worry. We'll make sure that you get that point. On to our fourth question in this The Wild World of Animals round. A human named Ryder leads a canine team made up of Marshall, Rocky, Chase, Zuma, and Sky on what TV series? I have an answer for you all for question number 4. It comes as no surprise that the first team to submit their answers are Cocomelon fans themselves, Avis and Bobo. Your answer here, it's Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. On to our fifth question of round number 3. What Apple TV Plus miniseries stars Taron Egerton as a man in prison trying to befriend a suspected serial killer played by Paul Walter Hauser? What's the name of that miniseries? I agree with Team Shaloob Me Up, who said, I don't know, sounds pretty good though. Also, shout out to the team who put Paw Patrol, The Tough Years. Love it. Who was that? Shafty and the Shifters. Excellent response. This is actually one of Ray Liotta's final projects. It is called Blackbird. Blackbird is your answer for number 5. Our sixth question in round number 3, possibly named for the Palouse River, a tributary of the Snake River, is what horse breed, known for their colorful spotted coat pattern? I have an answer for you all for question number 6. It is the state horse of, or maybe even the state animal. I'd have to look into those specifics of Idaho. It is called an Appaloosa. Appaloosa, your correct response for number 6. Regardless of how you spelled that, we'll make sure that you get that point. Question number 7. River horse is the literal English translation of the Greek name for what kind of animal? Team 578, thanks for the facts. Welcome, Idaho guests. I have an answer for you all. River, horse. The literal translation of the Greek word for hippopotamus. Hippo, your answer for number 7. On to our 8th question of round number 3. What is the name of the rat sensei and adoptive father of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? What's his name? That rat that takes care of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is named Splinter. Splinter is your correct response for question number 8. You did well there, Master Splinter. 90% of you got it right. But did you know that portraying Master Splinter in a 2014 movie as well as a 2016 movie of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is none other than... That's right. It's Tony Shalhoub. If you're curious what he looked like in that movie, he was not live action. That's him right there as Master Splinter. You've been Shalhoubed. On to our next question of round number 3. Goodbye, Tony Shalhoub. We'll miss you until next week sometime. Here is question number 9. Fill in the blank. A slow blank is a type of nocturnal primate found in Southeast Asia. If you put hippo or hippopotamus, whether you spelled it right or incorrectly, your scores should now be accurate. I've got an answer for you all for question number 9. Those very cute animals are called slow loris. Loris is your correct response for number 9. Our final question of round number 3. Then we've got the picture round to close out the quiz. Here is number 10. Socks is a robotic what kind of animal in the Pixar movie Lightyear? Name that type of animal. I have an answer for you all for question number 10. Socks. The best part of that movie, in my opinion, very funny character. It's a robotic cat. Cat is your answer. Much like Jonesy in, what is that? Jonesy's in Alien, right? Yeah, an orange cat. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, and Goose in Captain Marvel. We got so many orange cats in like space related properties. It's a real theme they've got going on. That brings us to the end of round number 3. Let's check in with our standings for the top teams going into the final round of the night. Tied in 5th with 26 points, the corrected 1099s and Team 578. Tied in 2nd with 27, We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 17, as well as 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. And in the lead with 29 points, We Drink and We Know Things 69. No longer a perfect score, but continuing to be a very impressive score. Helsinki Syndrome, you're absolutely right. Goose is a flirkin, posing as a cat. Garfield in space, yeah, 100%. I'm down for that, starring Bill Murray. His only regret. Okay, let's get into our final category of the evening. First, though, at the bottom of your answer sheets tonight, you should see these here tipping widgets. Help us out if you can. This game is only here because of the generosity of you, our players. Click on one of those links. Consider donating a small amount. If everyone who is playing tonight considered it like a buy-in, like a $5 buy-in to the quiz, that would be much appreciated and would show us that you appreciate what we're doing here. You want to see this virtual quiz continue into the future. You're also paying our writing staff who are coming up with brand new, fresh content for the quiz. Twice a week. You know our quiz. It's Mondays at 8 o'clock Eastern time and Wednesdays also at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Let's keep it going, everyone. Help us out by clicking on one of those links and sending a little something our way. Let's get into the final round of the night, the picture round this evening. It is in the category of iconic SNL musical guests. In this round, you're going to see 10 images of musical guests on Saturday Night Live, and it is your job to name the artist. If it's a solo artist, to name the individual. If it's a band, name the band. Let's do it, everybody. At the end of these 10 images, we will have a tiebreaker question to close out the game. I will be displaying them as part of the stream here. They also are embedded directly on your answer sheet page. So you got 2 ways to see these images. Here is image number 1. Please name this musical guest on SNL. Your correct answer for image number 1. This is the guest performance of Queen on Saturday Night Live. 92% of you got it right, which was every team that submitted. It's a social. Question number 2. Please name this band or artist. I have an answer for you for image number 2. This is Kurt Cobain and Nirvana. Your correct answers for image number 2. Yet again, 92% of you got that one right. It wasn't a social, though. There was one team who went another direction. Here is image number 3. Please name this artist. have an answer for you all for image number 3. This is Rage Against the Machine. Your correct response for number 3. Image number 4, please name this artist that performed on Saturday Night Live. Honestly, this performance looks like it could have taken place today with the bucket hat out there. They're back, everybody. Maybe you zoomed in here and you're like, yeah, it's who I think it is. If you put LL Cool J, you got that point for question number 4. 49% of you got that one right. On to our 5th image of this round. Please name this artist. Team Swearwolves, we are on the same wavelength here. Peter showed me this image earlier, and I was like, well, that's definitely Bernadette Peters. It is not Bernadette Peters, much to my dismay. I don't think she's been a musical guest on SNL, but it is Mariah Carey, your correct response for number 5. Our 6th image of this round, please name this musical artist. Your correct answer for image number, what number are we on? I can't see it right now, but it's David Bowie, everyone. It's image number 6. That was important news for all of you. Image 6 is David Bowie. If you put any variation of David Bowie, you got that point. If you put Davy Jones, good on ya. Yeah, that was his name. Our final image, nope, not final, 4 more. Here's image number 7. Name this musical artist. Your correct answer for image number 7, that is Tina Turner. Tina Turner, your correct response. Image number 8, please name this musical artist. answer for you for image number 8. Pretty easy one, I would say. Looks like everyone who submitted got it correct. This is Simon and Garfunkel. Well done. On to our 9th image of tonight's picture round. After image number 10, we do have a tiebreaker question to close out the game. Here we go. Name this musical artist who appeared on Saturday Night Live. I don't know if this is happening for all of you. I hope you can still hear me. It looks like my video stream is frozen, but I am here. I'm still going. So hopefully you can continue to engage with the game, whether or not I'm moving in real time. Your correct answer for image number 9. This is Neil Young. Neil Young is your correct response. Onto our final image of this round, after which we've got that tiebreaker question, which as always is going to have a number as an answer. Your goal in placing your response to the tiebreaker is to guess as closely as possible to the correct number. So that means you can guess over or under. Whoever is closest is going to break that tie. We'll get there in a moment. Here is image number 10. Please name this artist. Performance on Saturday Night Live. This is none other than Sinead O'Connor. Your correct response for number 10. Sinead O'Connor. Let's see how you did on that one. It's happening, everybody. I don't know why things are slow on my end right now. We'll check it out in 1 second here. I know in the chat, thank you for letting me know that things were updating correctly on your end. I don't know what's going on over here. Let me try to switch Wi-Fi networks. Maybe that's the deal here this evening. Always an adventure. Okay, it looks like we're back. Sinead O'Connor, your answer, and how'd you do? You did well on that one. Nearly everyone got it, 82%. Let's get to our final question of the evening, that tiebreaker tonight. Here is your question. 6 months before Live Aid in 1985, Queen performed in front of the first ever Rock in Rio festival at Rio de Janeiro in front of how many people per night? Place your best guess. You can guess over. Come here. an answer for you all for our tiebreaker question this evening. Live Aid 1985, Queen performed in front of their first ever Rock in Rio festival in Rio de Janeiro in front of 300,000 people per night. 300,000 was the correct answer to tonight's tiebreaker question. If you were part of a tie tonight, we will find out how you did and post the scores on our Instagram as soon as we are able. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. I don't know what's up with my video stream, but I hope that you can hear me. If not, I'm speaking into the void, and I hope that you stick around for the movie quiz right after this. Play.themoviequiz.com. Dante is here in my arms, but I don't think you can see him, but he says hello also. We will be back very soon, and let's give a shout out to our top teams of the evening. Congratulations go to these teams who ended some very impressive scores tonight. Finishing up the quiz in a tie for 17th place with 29 points, Team Cockroach The Next Generation. Is that Cum Claude? Nope, just Chuck Testa, J&J, and Shaloob Me Up with 29.5 points. Beer Naked Ladies and Brujual Suspects. In 14th with 30 points, Team Cockroach. In 13th with 30.5 points, Avis and Bobo. In 11th with a tie, we've got 32.5 points each for the Rubber Yolks and the Prettiest Nando. Finishing in 10th, the Blue Shells with 33 points. In 8th place with 34, Jackash Incorporated and 2 for the Drinks, 2 for the Snacks. Tied in 5th with 35, Little Lord Fuckleroy and the Corrected 1099s, as well as Team 578. In 4th tonight with 36 points, Team 578. Tied in 2nd with 37, We Drink and We Know Things 17 and 12. And our winner tonight with 39 points, they only missed one the entire evening. Congratulations go to We Drink and We Know Things 69. Hope very much you all stick around for the movie quiz coming up next at play.themoviequiz.com. We'll see you all on Monday right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Until then, thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much, Peter, for making this game possible. Thank you, Cullen, for also making the game possible. And thank you, Mur, for creating the software that you all played the quiz on tonight. I appreciate every single one of you and hope to see you very soon. Good night, everybody.